From bad to worse. This is after 86 doctors were fired by the county government, and this comes after Kisumu County fired 400 nurses, and even this also comes after the clinical officers started their nationwide strike midnight. So as from today, no clinical officer is offering their services, but our focus this morning is on the firing of the 86 doctors in Mombasa County. So I bring in my colleague Tobias Chanji with more updates on that. Tobias Chanji, good morning. So yesterday we were talking about the firing of the 86 doctors. Talk to us, give us the latest update that you have on your side when it comes to the firing that happened yesterday.
Actually, the firing was not yesterday, but the previous day. But what happened yesterday was a meeting between the doctors and county government officials of Mombasa. But it's still a push and pull between these two parties, on one side the doctors and also the county government officials, as they are yet to come to an amicable solution. So what you understand is that this morning the doctors will be meeting here also with other officials from the national, including national officials and also doctors from other counties, just to stand in solidarity with them. But just allow me to speak to the Secretary of KMPDU Coast Region, that is Abidan Mwachi, to maybe just tell us about what to expect from this meeting, today's meeting.
This was a planned meeting of leaders representing doctors from all over the country, from northeastern to Nyanza to western. And, you know, when there's an affront to doctors, then it becomes a nationwide doctors' problem. It becomes a board's problem. It becomes a citizen's problem. And so they are here to deliberate with our members to find out where the rain started hitting us and find out how it is that there will be such an administration that will be so wrong, yet act like it's the one on the right and start punishing doctors. We know we don't want such a precedent to start, and we've come to nip it at the bud.
Yes. I understand yesterday you had a meeting with county officials. What came out of that meeting?
Those are part of the many preliminaries meetings that we'll have. And the fact that we had meetings and we were actually sitting on a negotiation tells you that there is something to discuss about. So our issues are not all empty as to warrant the sackings.
Okay.
Yes.
So what were the issues that you discussed yesterday?
Top on the list were the statutory reductions that I've mentioned time and time again, and then the job progressions. And now they brought a new agenda by their own selves, the sacking of doctors, which is now spiraling out of control to become a nationwide issue.
Okay. I also understand you've brought on board the Senator of Mombasa, Mohamed Faki. Maybe where are you by now with the negotiation?
He was brought on board by the Senate and as an arbitrator, and so far we are in the process of trying to tie the very many loose ends on the return to work formula that we had on the 2nd of October, and so that's where we are right now. Yes.
So apart from the individual doctors that will be participating in this meeting, I also understand there are several doctors' unions that have been invited. Maybe you can just mention for us which unions and which personalities are we expected to see in this meeting?
First of all, we have secretaries from all the counties across the country. We have chairmen from all the counties across the country. We have the entire leadership of the national office of KMPDU. We have leadership from the Kenya Medical Association, the president and the secretary general. We have representatives from the Law Society of Kenya. We have representatives from the civil society organizations. We have representatives from the medical board. And I was made aware yesterday that we'll get friends from Uganda and Tanzania medical associations to join us today. Yes.
The strike has taken around 37 days, if I'm not wrong. Maybe if you don't come to a solid conclusion today, what next?
Today we're here to hear the opinion of our members. They send us as emissaries, and so we are conduits of the information. So we have to give them what we discussed, and they'll give us a way forward. Yeah, so I can't preempt, I can't be able to predict what the reaction will be, whether it will be acceptance or partial acceptance or lack of it. I cannot be able to preempt that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because lastly, there have been two strikes in one. One that concerns the Mombasa doctors, then the other one that concerns every doctor in the country. Maybe this particular meeting, is it for Mombasa doctors or the entire nation?
This particular meeting is for Mombasa doctors with great inclination towards what's happening in Laikipia and Kirinyaga, because we know that they have similar issues. We don't want such a precedent to be set, and that is why we thought now 3 times is 3 times too many. Yeah, so we need a national conversation. Yes.
Thank you for speaking to us, Doctor. That is Dr. Abidan Mwachi, just giving us details of what to expect in today's meeting and the entire story surrounding the health docket here in Mombasa County. And as he has said, they are yet to come into an amicable solution. Maybe we might be expecting later on after the meeting, what solution will they have come out with. From now, it's back to in studio.
Tobias Chanji, thank you so much. He'll be giving us more updates. What will transpire during that meeting if it is held, between doctors from different cadres and unions. We'll be going back there later on once he gives us an update. But then we continue with what is making the headlines in the country, and the coronavirus pandemic has